Hello everyone, my name is Maikia and I am a student at the University of Cincinnati Blue Ash College, and I am currently taking Physics 1051, which is General Physics 1 with Professor Stocker. This is my third Pencast for homework assignment number 3, and today I'm going to be doing the Mastering Physics problem Heading Uphill, which is question 1, part B. So for this question, it gives us a bit of background, which I'm going to read to you. You're training for the Tour de France, biking up a long uphill road. After 1.10 mile, you see a sign that says your elevation has increased by 520 feet since you started going uphill. So for part A, we were finding the upward angle of the road as measured above the horizontal. So I did a bit of pre-work before diving into part B, and we already have the measurement of angle theta, which is 5.2 degrees in 2 significant figures. So for part B, the question reads, how much farther do you have to bike to go up another 120 feet of elevation? And Mastering Physics would like for us to have our answer in 2 significant figures. So for this problem, what I did first was I added the 520 feet from our first triangle that we created, side A, 520 feet, plus it wants us to go up another 120 feet of elevation. So A2 is 120 feet, which is equal to 640 feet. So A2 is equal to 640 feet. Then what I did from there was I converted the 640 feet, which is side A2, into miles. There's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. The feet units cancel, and you get, well, approximately 0.1212 miles. And then from there, since we already have our angle of elevation, which was 5.2 degrees, which is our angle theta, I went ahead and used the sine function in order to find the hypotenuse, which would be side C2 of our new triangle. So sine of 5.2 degrees is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, which is equal to 0.121212 miles. I meant to go back up here and do our little approximation here for A2. This is 0.121212 miles over the hypotenuse. So where angle theta is, the opposite side of the triangle is A2, and our hypotenuse is C2, since that's the longest side of the triangle. And then our adjacent, which we're not using for this problem, is the angle that's adjacent to theta, which is B2. And that's how I got the opposite hypotenuse portion. We're trying to find C2, so you leave that as is. So you do a bit of rearrangement. Hypotenuse is equal to 0.1212 miles over sine of 5.2 degrees. And if it's easier for you to remember, you can also write C sub 2. So C sub 2, which is our hypotenuse, is equal to 1.34701 miles. And with this problem, I'm using more significant figures early on in the problem, so that once I round to two significant figures at the end, my answer isn't far off from what the answer should be. So I kind of went to 5 or 6 digits past the decimal here. And since we're trying to find since we're trying to find side X, what is the additional miles that you have to bike in order to go up another 120 feet of elevation, what you do is you're going to take C2 minus C in order to get X. So X then becomes 1.34701 miles minus 1.10 miles, and X is equal to 0.25 miles. So our answer is 0.25 miles, which is in two significant figures. So how much farther do you have to bike to go up another 120 feet of elevation for this problem? You have to go another 0.25 miles. And that's how I achieved my answer.